What is wrong with y'all? I see everybody so confused as to why Solo and Tomatonga whooped Jimmy's ass. Why are y'all confused? I see a lot of y'all saying, well, if losing has consequences, then Solo should be getting his ass beat as well. Y'all for real? Roman Reigns made a statement back in 2020 that without the title, he isn't the head of the table. He isn't the tribal chief. He isn't the face of the WWE. So it's behooving me that a lot of y'all are missing what happened on Friday. In December of 2023, Roman named Solo the tribal heir, the next on the throne, the next to take his seat at the table if anything were to happen to him. Roman's words, not mine. So, with something happening to Roman at WrestleMania 40, being him losing the title, why are y'all acting like Solo stepping up isn't the plan? Let's not all speak at once. Let's not all speak at once. Okay. So I'm going to refer to a conversation I had on TikTok with another content creator who was very adamant that that's not what Roman meant, as well as another person in the comments who said Solo didn't beat Roman in tribal combat for him to have the title. I'm going to tell you this right now before I get into the content creator. To the person in the comments, he doesn't have to. He was named the next in line for when Roman lost the title. So that took place immediately when the bell rang 1, 2, 3 last Sunday. So I'm the only person who saw this coming a mile away. Okay, maybe I played too much close attention to the bloodline storyline. That's just me. Now to the content creator who was going back and forth with me for almost 8 hours. I provided you with proof, and you still said, "That's not what Roman said." But he said, without the title, I'm not the head of the table, I am not the tribal chief. And he's okay with that. I didn't make this up. This didn't come out of my ass. It's just what was said. Paul was unaware of what was going to happen. Hence, Solo smashing the phone. There was no need to call Roman Reigns because the tribal chief was standing in the ring. Tama Tonga said to Paul, that hit on Jimmy was ordered by the tribal chief. And the tribal chief then stepped into the frame, smiled, frowned, and walked away. If y'all have not noticed, Solo kind of been doing shit. Let's take it back to when Jimmy first rejoined the bloodline. What did Solo say to him? You're not out of the bloodline until we say you're out of the bloodline. So what do you think Friday was? What do y'all think Friday was? That was him getting put out of the bloodline. He couldn't complete his mission, and his mission was to take out his twin brother permanently. And he didn't do that. So now there's no more use for Jimmy Uso in the bloodline. This can lead to the debut of Jacob Fatu, who I don't believe is joining the bloodline. I believe he's going to probably side with Jay. That could be it. Or he could join the bloodline, and then the bloodline would just be full of big, meaty men. And then we would have to get Solo versus Roman, because Solo gonna be out here in these streets wilding the fuck out. It doesn't matter if it sells or not. It's going to end up being the story regardless. I'm just confused as to why everyone's confused as to what the fuck happened. I don't understand why y'all confused. I caught on to it immediately. I caught on to it without even seeing it. I didn't watch SmackDown until Sunday and was having these arguments Saturday. And all I knew prior to seeing it for myself was Jimmy got jumped and Solo smashed Paul's phone. That's all I knew. That's all I knew. I still haven't even posted my reaction to that because I recorded my reaction to Jimmy getting jumped. I still haven't posted it yet. This will probably go up before that goes up. But I just want to understand why everyone is acting like they didn't understand what was happening. Once Roman lost that title, it was now Solo's job to be the tribal chief because he was the heir. Once the head is dethroned, the heir steps up. I thought we all learned this in school. No, I'm the only person who paid attention in school as a jit. Just me. Okay, cool. Well, now y'all know. Solo is the tribal chief. This is what is next for Solo. I asked the question not too long ago. Actually, the day after night 2 of WrestleMania, I made a post and said, what is next for the bloodline? And I got my answer that Friday. We are in a new era. We have a new recruit. And we might see the Usos team back up as a face tag team. But Jimmy has to sincerely apologize to his twin brother. And Jay has to look him in the eyes and say, I told you so. And then we'll be right back where we were, trying to take down the bloodline and all these powerful motherfuckers that are seemingly just about to just start coming through in droves. Because if Jacob is actually signed, Zilla's not too far behind. Jacob's name was featured on the bloodline tree for a reason, and nobody thought about it. Nobody thought about why his name was on that tree in Vegas. but Zilla's name wasn't. Nobody thought about that. And I don't understand why nobody didn't see this coming from a mile away. Because right up under Umaga would have been Zilla too. Jacob is coming. That was shown to us months ago when the whole slap thing happened. So everybody be prepared. There's about to be a lot of big, beefy men running around on SmackDown. Y'all just gonna have to get used to it. That's it. That's all I got to say. But let's not pretend we don't know why Jimmy got jumped. There's consequences to losing. Solo is the new heir. Paul put the seed in Solo's ear and he said, oh, well, since this is my role now, I am going to make my brother suffer the consequences right here, right now, by order of me. This is not a hostile takeover. I just wanted to route this back to the content creator I was talking about. This is not a hostile takeover. This is him fulfilling his duties as the tribal chief. So with that being said, everybody let's stop being dense. Everybody pay attention. Let's rewatch things and soak in information. This isn't a surface level thing. I'm going deep. I've been making a video on Jimmy for months, and today might be the day that it gets posted. As you can see, I'm not wearing a nobody's bitch shirt. I'm wearing a no yeet shirt because this is the end of that era. When Jimmy comes back from his injury, because they put a chair around his neck, he's dead. Once he comes back from his injury, we are going to be seeing a face Jimmy Uso and possibly a run with his wife. And that's all I've ever wanted, just to get them back in the ring together. We can start back up the mixed tag matches and all of that shit. We can bring all of that shit back. But for right now, we have to focus on the new tribal chief, and that is Solo Sikoa, and we will probably get those answers on Friday. And I'll be sitting my ass right here in this chair watching the show like this, making sure I'm soaking in all of it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit that YouTubers be saying. TikTok. Bye.